Okay, so this feels like and felt like to us a natural place then to take a look at a sample journey with the client. So again, you're early on in the sales process. This might even be, as it was in the case for us with Mass Mutual, your initial face-to-face meeting. So the goal here is not to go through in detail one of their specific journeys, but rather to use a generic journey for their industry as a way of introducing our journey mapping methodology, and, as I mentioned earlier, also as a way of introducing a richer conversation, give them something to respond to as well. So here in this particular case, we picked a generic, insurance journey with the goal to be increasing revenue. So mapping the journey itself, how do you do that? This is a rather simplistic journey. I realize it might be difficult to see. I won't go through every single touch point, but essentially what you see here is a fairly simplistic journey starting with, I want to buy life insurance, and then ending with, I've made a decision on the policy that I want and need. And every step along the way that a consumer might go through as they interact with the brand along that journey. And what's called out here underneath are the various touch points within this journey, and also the sentiment. So how is the customer feeling at the various touch points within this particular journey? Then you can talk them through how to identify potential breakpoints in this journey. And this is where you have the opportunity, I think, to really gain some credibility with the client by saying, we are familiar with these journeys and with your industry, and we have some real data and some real sense of when sentiment might be going down and a process in the journey might be abandoned by your customer, which of course is lost revenue, for the brand. So this is an enhanced version of the journey map that just shows the journey itself with each touch point. And then what you see here are opportunities where the consumer sentiment might go down and the process might be abandoned. So for example, I'm on the website and I need to select my goal before viewing the different options for insurance policies. Well, maybe that's confusing to me and I simply abandon the process. Or I get a little further along the line and now I have to complete and submit a web form. And maybe it's just not a good time for me to do that, or I get confused again and I abandon the process, etc. So at those various points, now we're able to start suggesting where and how a solution like the one that we offer can potentially help in the journey process. So, you can provide proactive and button chat support early on in the process so that if someone does reach a point of confusion in trying to pick a goal, they can get help or they can be offered help. You can offer mobile messaging when chosen to interact with a professional. And then you can offer that again further down the line once they've chosen their professional and they want to now review a policy or they have some further questions. So then you can show them how the application of those particular solutions can actually take what might be a negative experience and a chance for the consumer to abandon the process altogether and raise the sentiment of that experience and turn it into something more positive and keep the consumer engaged in every step of the journey. And again, the goal here is to show them a journey or a process that's certainly relevant to them. And we have some great tools for that now within every industry vertical. But it's not the goal really to show them or to start to explain their particular journey. It's rather to show them how we map a journey, how we map a customer journey, how we think about it, It shows them our expertise and where that comes into play, in addition to where our technology and the application of the technology comes into play.